Handcrafted this letter just for you by using the Fair Credit Reporting Act. By using this law, this help delete items from your credit reports. So I want to go over a few things before I get into this letter I put together, and I have many more to show you. The first thing is when you address the credit reporting agencies, you want to address them as the consumer reporting agencies. By law, this is what their name is called, and I can show you this in a minute. Also, when you are disputing on your credit, you want to ask for deletions and not removals. Removals can be reinserted. Deletions mean it's gone and it's not coming back. So that's one thing I want to make sure we get understood. We're going to address them as a consumer reporting agencies. And if I ever say credit bureaus, besides now, you all are to comment, let me know, and I will cash out somebody $50. Whoever catch it. Also, you got to put the timestamp you catch it. Next thing, ask for deletions. If I say removal, then you come at the time you caught it. That's $50 for you. If I, but we're gonna say deletions, so no more removals. Okay. So let's get into it. Now the letter may say certain things because the terminology has changed. But if I say it as I'm coaching and teaching you, you are responsible to get some money from me. And depending on how many people say it, I'm only gonna give money to 5 people. 5 people catch it. So if it's 10 of y'all to catch it, the first 5 will get the money. So let's get to it. In this letter, you have your name, your address. So everything that's in parentheses, you should fill it out. It don't auto populate. I gave you this letter so you can download it, fill it out. If you can't get the letter, go to the link in the description. You can get this letter. It's completely free. It comes with our free credit repair program. Now, the credit reporting agency. So you see, I said put credit reporting agency or the consumer reporting agency. Do not call them the credit B word. The agency address, the city, state, and date. I mean, the city, state, and zip code. Now, this is where the letter gets good. We are disputing dispute of outdated personal information under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So you will insert your name right here where it's in parentheses. I'm writing to dispute the accuracy of the information listed in my credit report. This is outdated and potentially causing me damages when applying for credit. So why does this hurt you so much? Well, when you look at the Fair Credit Reporting Act, which let's look at it. Oh, typing too fast. So the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Let's see exactly what does the Federal Trade Commission say about it. So the act, I don't know that title, Title 5, I guess. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know everything else. Protects information collected by consumer reporting agencies. Remember the name I told you? Such as credit bureaus. So we don't call them credit bureaus, we call them consumer reporting agencies. This is what their name is called, also known as that, but by law, Congress, everybody else call them consumer reporting agencies. Only us call them this other name. Medical information, companies, and tenant screening services important in the consumer report cannot be provided to anyone who does not have a purpose specified in the act. So, when your information is furnished from a hospital or a doctor or any other entity or person that this is talking about, it does not supposed to be on your credit reports. And the reason why is because they have to be an affiliate of those companies. Meaning, if the hospital is an affiliate to the doctor, they can share your information, but they cannot share information to the consumer reporting agencies, which is also known as the credit B. So they can't share information with them. So with that being said, this information should not be on your reports. Now let's get deeper into it. The Fair and Accurate Credit Transaction Act added many provisions in this act, primarily relating to the record accuracy of identity theft. The Dodd-Frank Act transferred to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau most of the rulemaking responsibilities added to this act by the Fair and Accurate Credit Transactions Act. So, exactly what is the Fair Credit Reporting Act? Let's click on this. Actually, I think this is not. Hold on, it's not taking me to where I want to go. Hold on. Let's go to consumer. I want to get the. There we go, right there. I just passed it, but we can go back. So we're not gonna do a lot of reading because I don't like to read a lot of times. But let's get right here. So the Fair Credit Reporting Act. This is federal legislation enacted to promote the accuracy, fairness of the privacy of the customer information contained in the files of the consumer reporting agencies. That right there says a lot. So let's talk about it. All right, back to the letter. So now that you understand the fairness, the accuracy of this information, when you have old addresses, names, employers, that information is not it's not accurate. That information is outdated because you cannot reach someone by their maiden name if they're married, or by their maiden name now if they're unmarried. You cannot reach someone by their old address. You cannot reach someone by misspellings of their name. All this stuff causes confusion in credit. And this is one of the main reasons why so many people are denied credit due to the inaccurate information on the personal side. So, how do this information get inaccurate? Well, you have a furnisher, which is the creditor or the lender who pulls your credit and starts sharing this information to the consumer reporting agencies. When they do that, sometimes during the application process, they may just put down anything just to get the underwriting going or to see if you can get approved. The people may be like me, they're left-handed, they can't write, or they may be typing in misspell a few words or think your name is spelled a certain way, or you probably did the application and you thought it was spelled a certain way. Many things can happen to how your information can get mixed up, jumbled up, and look like someone else's. But by law, you are able to control what is reported on your reports. How do you control it? You control it by using a letter like this that I have put together. So when it say this information is outdated, potentially causing me damages, that right there is a red flag because you can seek damages when you are denied credit, and it's not due to the reasons that you did. It's due to the reasons of someone furnishing the wrong information on just for whatever reason. They just furnished the wrong information. So this dispute is made under the provision of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. We just talked about that, which gives the consumer the right to ensure the accuracy and completeness of their information. This is your right. You can use this. This is your right. So you obtain a copy of your credit report. However you do, you can go on their website, annual credit report. You can go to Smart Credit, any one of those platforms. But you want to get your credit report and you want to put in the information that is inaccurate. If you have had trouble removing personal information, this letter is the firepower you need. All I ask you to do is give me a thumbs up when it worked for you. Come in, say it worked. You should be able to see results very fast as long as you send out the letter certified. Add two updated proofs of identification. I like to tell people use their ID with the current address and use your social security card. Send it with this letter. Make sure everything is updated. It's the way you want it reporting on your credit, and you should be able to get the results you want. The presence of this outdated information is adversely affecting my ability to obtain credit, loans, and other financial services. As per the FCRA, it is your responsibility to maintain accurate and up to date consumer information. Yes, it is. I kindly request the following items be taken. The following actions be taken. Deletion of all outdated, inaccurate personal information. So if you all haven't noticed this, I'm going to go over it now. I use not grammatical errors, but I like to change the templates of the format I'm texting. I sometimes like to jumble the words, make the words bigger. And the reason why, because sometimes these letters don't go directly to a person. They go to the Oscar machine they have that reads your letters and break it down to 2 and 3 digit codes. To avoid that, when you throw it off because it's like an artificial intelligence just reading, when you print your letters and when you do things like this, or you write on it with a pen or a marker, because I have shown people how to do that, it helps you get better results because you are throwing off their automated system and you're getting your letter into a live person hand. When your letter's inside a live person hand, you're more than likely going to get real results in real time because you're not getting your letters broken down to 2 and 3 digit codes. So as you see, it's constantly it's all the blah 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 talk, but this is not the stuff you don't read. When I give you a letter, you need to read it so you can know what actions you need to take next. But it's saying you got 30 days from the receipt of this dispute letter. Send it certified. Keep up with the address. Keep up with the recipient signature or however they get it. Keep up with that because if this doesn't work, you got to move to the next step. Thank you for your attention to this matter. I look forward to a timely solution. Put your name, put them 2 type of documents that I told you about, and you're ready to go. Once you get this personal information removed, then you can go back and use the derogatory removal letter that we have, and now you can remove the information or the accounts that were associated with this personal information, which is also considered outdated and inaccurate. And that's how you get these items out with a 95% removal accuracy. You have to send them out certified, sign a letter, and basically wait for them to respond, and you should get the results. Simple as that.